Alright guys, well we decided since there are so many Riddler challenges, fuck it, so we're gonna activate Knightfall.
Send the Batwing. I'm heading to the GCPD rendezvous point. Very well, sir.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still going?
Run, Vicky.
I'm sure you want to do this, Mr. Bruce. I've got to. It's the only way to protect them. Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to
So him and Alpha just had a suicide pact? More likely just went into the Batcave and blew up Wayne Manor so the Batman's dead. No, it looks like it's just a suicide pact, dude.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Huh. And then of course that's not the good ending. What's the good ending?
I looked it up while I was in the other room.
What happened?
Basically, Batgirl marries Tim Drake.
It shows a little more of the explosion. And then there's some two parents and a kid getting mugged in an alley, and Batman swoops down and turns into a fear gas hallucination, leading into Arkham 4. Wait, what? He turns into a fear gas? What?
Yeah, he like jumps down and he turns into a big spooky flaming bat thing.
Oh.
So someone's using fear gas to be Batman. Something.
Arkham Asylum.
Hell of a ride.
Is there no post game after this? Like, am I not allowed to replay? Well, I mean, obviously I can.
You can keep going, and you can find all the Riddler trophies, but it won't allow you to Knightfall again and see the good ending.
Am I just Batman? Is Batman just back if I do it?
Yeah. And you can New Game Plus and do the same thing and do the Knightfall, but no, there's nothing. Well, maybe you can do the full Knightfall now. Originally you couldn't Knightfall again, but
which pissed people off because they wanted to Knightfall and then see the true Knightfall. It'd be kind of.
Remember, when you see Batman, shout and charge him. Never fails.
So basically, Batman just starts fear gassing people instead to be scary again or something.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah, because
people
he
don't
said
know it's
how.
him, I guess.
Well, I think it's he's him, but he said that he's no longer scary. Now that's what his main concern was. So he thought he made it think people were dead. Oh, I get it. So he makes people think he dies.
Yeah,
right? Then he uses fear gas so that it's like.
It's like some kind of vengeful ghost attacking the criminals. It's his idea or something.
I just don't think they had time to clear the blast radius, you know? I mean, Alfred, but I guess the Dark Knight Rises did.
I mean, in that scenario, in the Dark Knight Rises, it doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't. In this one, he plausibly could have gone into the Batcave and blew it up.
Really though, in 2 seconds? Him and elderly Alfred could have made it to the Batcave in 2 seconds?
Well, I mean, he was talking about planning it. I'm sure he knew that someday he'd be revealed. And it's not the most illogical. It's more logical to assume that he would blow himself the fuck up than he would fake his death. Blow himself and his elderly butler, who he cares about deeply. Like, why the hell would Alfred have to die?
No,
Why
I'm
wouldn't
not
he be like,
saying that.
Alfred, go outside, nigga?
I'm just saying I think it's kind of funny. How somehow in 2 seconds. Unless the floor just lowers down and he instantly was cleared of the blast radius, I guess. If it waited like 2 seconds, that blew up, I'd believe it.
Wait, why is GCP, like, boarded up like that?
I don't know. So is the idea at the end of the day, like... Huh. Yep, so Batman basically just goes back to his roots at the end of the day.
So yeah, he just,
Don't worry, he ain't catching us.
that's the end.
Okay.
I guess it's something they might carry on with in the bigger DLC they have planned, where a bunch of old and new villains show up. Like I assume Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze will be in that one.
I kind of figured Knightfall just meant it was gonna make like Tim Drake take over or something.
Yeah, most people assume that. I didn't. I figured he'd just get someone to replace him. Tim Drake would maybe do it. Maybe Jason Todd, since he became kind of a good guy, but it looks like he's doing like the real Red Hood thing where he still kills people.
Well, 352, Red Hood. Because they made him gay in the new 52. Not literally. That's a derogative gay. Well, that was Batman Arkham Knight. I mean, we'll probably have more. I'll probably show off the Batman 89 race tracks and stuff. I probably won't buy more DLC until another big DLC comes out.
Yeah, I mean...
but at that point, I will show a bunch of new shit, probably.
There's the...
I think it's mostly just going to be costume packs in the one. I don't know. I want to show off some more DLC down the line. So.
Yeah, I mean, we have the race courses and then the big one that they announced but haven't shown yet. Which I assume is going to take place in the same areas, but feature Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze as bosses.
I wouldn't mind it in seeing it in Arkham City, but I don't know how hard it would be to transfer.
Maybe the big guy will come back.
Or maybe if it takes place in Arkham Asylum.
The biggest concern about that, though, is that they have to... That the download for that would be huge. I mean, it's not a huge issue, but...
I'd rather have a huge download and something really fucking cool for my money than...
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I can always just delete it for space later when I'm not playing it.
We'll see. We'll see. That was Arkham Knight.
Alright, we'll be back very soon with more shit.